Hello! Thank you so much for watching Tomo Fujita Music. Today, I'm going to show you how to set up a guitar. And earlier, 5 minutes ago, I started making video. About 3 minutes away, I realized I didn't prepare something important to show you. And this is something about my way of making video. No editing. So I have to have everything on the table nearby. Otherwise, I cannot make it. So now, what we have. This one called Squier. It's not expensive one. I cannot say how much, but yes. And I bought this guitar for a while ago, last year actually, and wrapped up with white things. And anyway, so finally I sold this guitar to my friends in Japan, and I'm gonna ship this next week. But then I had to tweak just one more time because I'm a musician, guitar player, but also educator, teacher, so that I have to understand how to maintain guitar in best way I can so that I can teach my students what to do. So if you go to my Berkeley office, room 418, and desktop drawer, I have a lot of tools because I always, help students, and some students don't know. So like, basically the sound, okay, I'll show you. So I set up this one. So this front pickup. This has nothing to do with this lesson. That's why you're here. Thank you. Okay, so the first, I would say 8 things you have to really understand. 8 things, okay. The first part is really not set up great. So let's see. I have to, yeah. So a few things. For example, number one. This is really important. This jack, right there, kind of hard to see it. So like, so right here, yes. Usually, this part is loose. So I have Stumac, this is the best, and this. So all you have to do is, then you have to go just a little tighter, but don't go too much because you don't want to move too much. But usually I go like this, really light, and then make sure that not too strong. It's really hard to explain that part, but all right. So now that's the first one. Next one, this is important, right here. This is really loose. These are really loose. So again, if you have a little smaller version of this one, that's really great. Or even you can have this, like this one, wrench, you can do that. So you see, you go tighten. But again, when you do tight, go like this. Lightly, you push a little bit like this. Then you feel resistance like a little too strong. That's where you're gonna stop. In other words, you don't want to go like this. You know what I mean? You don't want to do like a truck driver. You know what I mean? You want to be a little bit more nice like this, and stop. Okay? So that's really important. So number 1, input jack or output jack or whatever you want to call. I think somebody correct me. So now here, tuner. Okay. So then, first thing I do, take off the strings because the cheap strings on it. And then, so the third step is this. Oh, Oh, so this is fret polish from Daddario strings, you know, and I forgot, I throw away the covers somewhere here, but I don't know where. But here, this is kind of inside. So you see, like, you know, inside like that, right? Yeah, so then use your hand and it go, takes a long time, you know, this one. I mean, I spent like those, you go each one many times, so you make surface really smooth. Okay, input jack, tuner, frets. Now, these woods, it's not really treated. So one time, like you have this. I like to. Some people use lemon oil, but I like this one because it smells good, and color is good. I like that. Hydrated care. So almost like you need a little. So okay. So I use this one. Again, I tap like, and then I use my bare hand nicely. You know. You see the, you know, Salt Bay. That guy doesn't, you know, meat, kind of same thing, you know, right? And then usually I use paper towel to wipe out the oil, and then use these. This is a really great one. East Village Guitars. That's the best music store in Kyoto, Japan. One of my friend, and yeah, this is it. I use this one, East Village Guitars. That's where, if you're in Japan ね、日本にいる方はね、イーストビレッジギター、ここに電話かけて、リペアをしましょう。ってな感じで。So, okay. So, you know, almost hardware, you have to really do really nice, okay? So now, next one, you put the string on, and then, again, like, you know, I should, this part, can you see how many times I roll up? Kind of hard to see, but yeah. So for example, I have a website called Guitar Wisdom, and I have maintenance video that I do slowly how to put the strings on. Really important. So you treat it, everything, okay. So hopefully neck is straight. Maybe sometime you have to do a little bit of adjustment. And yeah, so that's like, you know, for the neck. So anyway, but don't worry about that part. So okay, you put the string on, all right, and then tune up. And when I tune up, I usually like to use tuning fork, you know. Oh, wait a minute. This is E. I have E. This is A. Okay. Something like that. Okay. So what was it? Yeah. You do the, you know, put the string on, then you do string height, which is hard to see. I have these on my desktop always. Oops, like that. Yeah. So, you know, having these, adjust each string, but I don't measure it. I just do by feel because I really hold it like that. And radius, usually Fender type has more round radius, but I go a little bit straight because I bend more notes. So usually around 12 frets, 2 millimeters, just because I put these. This is 1 millimeter pick, you know. Right, 1 millimeter, okay. And then if you have a 2, suppose a 2 millimeter, and if you put the 12 frets, you see, this is about 2 millimeter. But oh, that's great. Do you see that? It stopped. Watch one more time. Went through. One more time. Yeah, I'm not doing magic, but anyway, didn't work. So you see that one time it stopped, almost like so. It's around 2 millimeters. いい加減なやつだね、こいつ。So, yes. いい加減なやつですよ。So, what else? Yeah. Okay. So many things. But I follow. So, string height. And then, oh my god, I have to do this. Alright. I'm just getting a little confused. Am I a repairman? So like this one, you see this actual Squier is great because each saddle you can move. And so use tuner, you play open string. Open string right now. Little noisy, I don't know why. Oh, because I don't plug it in. Oh my god, I have to do so many things. You have to complain. Oh, wow. Make noise is good, you know. Yeah. Alright, great. So you play E, for example, in the 12 frets, and then you see the tuner, make sure straight. And so when you press 12 frets, supposedly you should be in tune. So you don't want to have, when you press 12 frets, tuner goes like this, higher. Lower is better because if you push harder, you get the, sharp. But you don't get lower no matter what you do. You get sharp. So in general, to me, it's like tuning lower is better than you go higher because you can fix it. Out of tune a little low is better than you go higher. Do you know what I mean? Okay. So you do that. String height, intonation. So you have to have a tuner to do. But you can do it by ear. And last of all, you look at the, neck straight and make sure neck is really straight. Sometimes you see like right here, kind of bald a little bit like this, And then special cheap guitar, I think wood is now seasoned. You know what I mean? Because they just cut and just dry out quickly in use. So if you go to this guitar, California or Hokkaido in Japan, depends on where the guitar goes, you have to watch out. So I have to tell this guy to watch out this, maybe move, because right now it's good. It's naturally I have a little bit, bold a little bit this way so that, easy to bend. So now when you check, this is a good way to check, So you have to do this one to check it. And so, yeah, you have to check that one. And sometime after you tuned up again, make sure. This is I do a lot, like. So this way, you see I play B flat. And I play B flat. So shouldn't have any buzzing note, right? That was not good, but that's okay. See, I want you to really understand, I am a human, you're human, we're not perfect. So don't expect perfect. But you have to make effort every day. Definitely. You have to do it. Right, I forgot about real. So I just adjusted this pick. Yeah, very end I do pickup height. So that's the rear pickup, this front. In the middle. Too loud. As long as I say, this has nothing to do with this lesson, and I can play anything. What do you think? So, I really love to hear your opinion about this guitar. What do you think about this guitar? It's worth to do this, not the repair, but maintenance. So, did you learn anything about maintenance today? Okay. Input jack, output jack, tuner. Okay, these one you tune, tighten up. Okay, and then frets. Boop, 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 boop. Frets, shiny is better. Okay. And then this is you don't do every time, but just first time, if you bought a guitar, maybe you should do that just a little bit. See? I'm not using so much. Okay. Right? Clean. Input jack, tuner, frets, fretboard, clean. Next one, put the strings on. String height, intonation, everything good. And this one, everything was good. And string height, I think I didn't miss anything, right? Yeah, subtle intonation and string height. Yeah, and neck angle is very last one that you have if you have to do. And then depends on, but if you turn this way, almost like in a clockwise motion, it tightens the neck. So you go just a little bit, then move. But you can read that in the internet. Internet is, you can learn everything, right? Yes. Okay. All right. So then pick up height And what else? I think that's good. Right. So 8 things you have to do. So today, I'm just presenting you this guitar. Nice guitar. But I have to pack this one. Pack, and my packing is good. I have to ship this one to Japan. Nice. Okay. So so today I'm using here. Thank you so much. Music Master Bass Amp. Cheapest tube amp ever I bought. And one number is broken. Volume is about 2. And then treble tone broken, so it's about 7. All many years. And I use Lehil splitter going to my tuner and to the effect. And just in case, I have Boss RC3 also. And then the splitter go to Music Master Bass Amp, and here Fender Pro Reverb with Eminence TF1250, which kind of run out of the stock right now, you know, COVID and everything. So too bad, but that's okay. And yeah, please write your comment about what do you think about this guitar. Also, if you have any requests, I would love to do as much as I can. And thank you so much for watching Tomo Fujita Music. Don't forget subscribe this channel and then ring the bell. I don't know what I mean. And also thank you so much everyone subscribing my Guitar Wisdom. Every day more people enjoying, and I'm enjoying. I'm gonna make more interesting educational video. Okay, thank you. Buon appetito.